Hello, everybody. I have decided to do my research plan on assigning homework to high school students. This is a cause, I guess you could say, that is near and dear to me. As a high school student, I absolutely despised having homework, partly that because I worked full time and I simply just didn't really find value in doing it. Also, I always kept my grades up pretty well, so I kind of thought that homework in my case was unnecessary. So, um, what I have decided to do for this study is to create four cohorts of high school seniors. Each of these cohorts will have 50 to 60 students. The reason I have chosen that number is because, therefore, with this number, only 2 teachers will be needed per cohort, because the average class size in the US is now between 25 and 30. The research is designed to take place over the course of one semester. 1/3 of the semester, teachers will be assigning zero homework whatsoever. In the second third of the semester, they'll be assigning homework that they estimate to take about 30 minutes an evening. And in the third cohort, they'll be assigning homework they estimate to take a full hour in the evening. Teachers will be asked to give quizzes each week, and I would like to find out if there is going to be a plus or minus 5% change in weekly test scores 2 or more times. I've chosen this number because it's significant, but it's not going to be enough to cause a student to fall through the cracks or anything like that. There has been a couple of interesting articles that have come out recently. There used to be a old 10-minute rule, where starting in the first grade, students would be receiving about 10 minutes of homework a night. Gradually, this would go up each year. So by the point where they were a senior in high school, they'd expecting to have 2 hours of homework each night. That's another reason why I chose to work with high school seniors for this study, because they are pretty much at the end of their high school academic career, and they're going to be moving on with the next step in their life following the completion of the year, whether that be college, whether that be joining the military, or simply working full-time. Another one that I found interesting, this is by Alfie Kohn in 2006, stated that no study has ever demonstrated any academic benefit to assigning homework. That is a direct quote. Possible reasons he cited for homework still being assigned is because it's just kind of always been that way, right? All the adults we know have gotten homework as kids, and their parents expect their students to have homework, and teachers are expected to give it to their students. Another reason they came up with is just to keep kids busy and out of trouble after school. Well, in the case of high schoolers, the vast majority of them are either working or they are going to be going to extracurricular activities. So they pretty much have ways to keep themselves being productive outside of school. Another one, too, and this is what Attendog wrote in 2019, is that too much homework can cause academic procrastination. This is when students just don't want to do their homework for whatever reason or can't, and just therefore push it off as far as they possibly can. This causes anxiety to increase when eventually the homework becomes due and it's been left to the last minute. This is bad for kids in a lot of reasons, because it causes them more stress, and at the teenage time in the high school seniors, they're already stressed out enough. They're learning who they're going to become. Their bodies are changing. Their mind is maturing, and it's already stressful enough. So if we know that homework is just going to cause them potentially more stress, why would we want to do it to them? I expect that this research will end in not a significant change in test scores. I truly believe that most students are able to keep their grades up overall without homework, and there will not be a significant test score change at the end of the study. The goal of this research is to provide more inspiration, if you will, for teachers to not give homework to their high school students. Tradition is one thing, it's always been that way. That does not mean we can't change it and we cannot move forward like we have in so many other aspects of this society. Thank you.